Guys, Zombie Ninja 64 here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Some number in the 20s, maybe 30s, I have no idea. I haven't recorded this in a long time, so I don't know what episode this is. But yes, Chapter 10, Prisoner Release, and you might notice that the quality is a lot better than before. And stuff, so let's get on. I might be coughing a little bit, I'll try not to, but I've been kind of sick, so let's start this off. Hey Ike, I heard you're leaving, going to Banon, eh? Hello, Ranulph. Ranulph. I was hoping I'd see you. I'd wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave. Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me, you were born here in Gallia, right? I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Bjork, you know. Oh, you might not know, but a Bjork is what... I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Oh, knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much the way you Bjork do when you call us subhuman. Really? It's an insult to be called human? I'm glad you told me. I would have never guessed. I would never have guessed. I should warn you, if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it, thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Why I'm here. Huh? Princess Valencia, may I have a moment of your time? And she pops out of nowhere. Yes, of course. Sorry. The king asked me to give you this. Asked that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift. What? May I ask? Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. Bjork currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Kangas has done so much more than necessary already. The king is ashamed that he cannot, at this time, provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you? But... No? Well then, let's try this. Yes? You accept the king's gift, then as payment for conducting you safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Come on, Ranulph, you can't expect her to accept this, and it's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it. 20,000 gold for the life of a princess? I can't talk. Reasonable. In fact, it almost borders on insulting. Consider how you have suffered, the lives you have cost. 10, no, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will. Thank you. No, my Lord Ike, it is I who must thank you. 20,000 gold. Well, now that that's settled, let's move on. Unfortunately, we do not have any ships here in Gallia. If you are to find a ship that will take you to Banon, you must return to occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, well, then we'll just have to risk it. No matter how cautiously you proceed, you're certain to run into Dane forces. Keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. In regard to your personal problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Leith, Mordecai, I will join you. Mordecai and Leith, both of you? Are you sure? None of the others could stand the idea of traveling with humans. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Banon, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option. That may be, but have witnessed the combat prowess of the Gallians for myself. I know how fortunate we are. We will not fail you. I've no intention of becoming friends. not forget that, and stay out of my way. Haha, you must forgive Leith. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Very well indeed. Here's a summary of our last battle. I can't do a good British accent. Well. Nice. Except, we don't have Marcia because she died. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that I'm going to cut off. Okay, I did the outfit and the manage and off screen, so we'll watch the support and stuff, and then do the other things, and then start. Hey Ike, training? Yeah, you too, huh? Hey, do you want to spar? I learn a lot when we team up. Really? I'm glad to hear that. I thought you no longer needed my lessons. What are you talking about? Sorry, I had to fix my headset thingy. You're the one who put the finishing touches on what swordsmanship I inherited from my father. I'm honored to hear you say so. I mean it. But the talent you inherited from your father is one of a kind. I want you to cherish it. Huh? Hey, Titania, when did you meet my father? He used to be a Crimean knight, right? That's right. But it's a long story, and we need to train. Get ready. Focus. Fine. That was interesting, I guess. Rolf! Oh, there you are. Mist, were you looking for me? Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you. We haven't had a chance to talk since that day we fought for the first time. I'm glad you're I gave him a very bad. I'm glad you're safe. Somehow we're both still alive. Do I sound like a stupid person? Yes, we've been so lucky. My heart was pounding and my hands were shaking so badly that I almost shot an arrow into Boyd's backside. Teehee. Good thing you didn't, or he would have given you a smacking. I was so scared. I heard yelling and the most awful howls of agony. I felt dizzy and sick. I wasn't scared at all. Maybe I was a little nervous, but by the end I was almost hitting all my targets. Or almost hitting targets. You weren't even a little scared? No way. I can't wait for the next battle. I'll fight better next time. You'll see. I'll feather a horde of slobbering enemies. See you later, Mist. I've got to go practice. Oh, Rolf. And the info. Yay.
You there, Bjork. What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go?
It's this way. Follow me. Hey, not so close. Walk behind me.
What?
Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Bjork with kindness, but
it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps some memory of slavery our forefathers suffered at Bjork's hands flows in our blood. I understand. I'll keep my distance. Very well. Let's go. Alright. That was okay, I guess. You seem depressed. Look at who I'm trapped with. Of course I'm depressed. And keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you didn't need to carry anything. It would be easier, but we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But, Leith, you're carrying a dagger, aren't you? And the scabbard bar of your leg? This is not for fighting. Then what's it for? I use it to remove small bones from meat. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It has proven quite useful. What? If you've got something to say, spit it out. You despise Bjork, but you don't mind Bjork-crafted tools? If something's good, it's good. Denying something obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything Bjork. If every Bjork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain... Leith? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. Okay, and then we leave the base. Time to talk in my news voice. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, I agrees to continue as Alexia's escort. The company heads now for the Banan Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom, of Banan, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Banan's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction would be nigh possible. However, Banan and Gallia have no diplomatic ties, and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Banan. That's one long but Ranulf. I love him. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Who doesn't love Ranulf? Hey, Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why, yes, there is. This is Cantius Castle. Dane seized it earlier in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are numbers of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. But that would be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Well, we do get one of my favorite characters. Actually, two of my favorite characters. I have a lot of favorite characters. I still don't get why that guy is a horse. And one of my most hated characters. Yes. One of them I hate so much. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We've no chance but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there. Oh no. I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well,
That is a problem.
Just who are you anyway?
Call me Volk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence.
My father hired you?
You are Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal?
How much?
50,000.
That's a bit steep.
And worth every penny.
I don't have that much. Give me some time.
So, you're willing to pay?
My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth.
We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeeper you need a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold on a moment. Intelligence. You said you weren't intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? I'll show my body too. Sorry. Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure, 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. What do you two think? Under the circumstances, I think trusting a man about whom we know nothing is dangerous. I'm opposed to this. If we want to get those cells open, I think risk is going to be inevitable. If we don't have to steal keys, we can reduce the risk and improve our chances of rescuing the prisoners. It's worth a shot. Higher. Volk, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide... Why? Okay. If you decide on a course of action, I will follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. What? Wait, you're not going to help us here? Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I will join you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. Okay. I guess... Should I end it here? I should probably end it here. And then, I guess probably on Friday I will finish this thing because I kind of have to go to bed soon because I have school tomorrow. And I don't really want to be tired the whole day. So, I will probably do this part and then, yeah, like I said, Friday, I will do the rest of this. So, I guess I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.